Alright, y'all, welcome back. I never thought an NBA team would get away with this. Let's get right on into it.
With several tweets like this getting over 1 million views of the Thunder flopping, you would think that the NBA would realize it has an issue. Their defending champions and MVP keep flopping for wins, but we as fans have two problems. One, the numbers don't lie. The Western Conference Finals are pulling in a record viewership, which means two, when Adam Silver was directly asked about flopping, he said,
"Players may be falling down, players may be reacting to a call, but then to me, if they're not fooling the referees, the players are taught to sell calls these days."
That's true. They're definitely taught to sell calls.
The officiating is incredible.
Which would be fine if selling calls
Adam Silver, bro, you suck on it, bro. Officiating is not incredible.
was not directly leading to fooling the refs, creating a brand of basketball that many have called an
Bro, it's just like, this is not all the Thunder. Y'all gotta realize the whole league does this. Y'all just want to put it on the Thunder because they win. They're currently winning right now. They're doing a good job. Like, they won last year, and this never started. Like, y'all used to love SGA. You love this dude. He's the most underrated guard in the league. And now, when he's at the top of his success, y'all want to say he's a foul better. Yes, SGA falls. Yes, he flops sometimes. Yes, every one of your favorite players also does that at the same time.
Product. Even worse, in this series, the refs have been put on full blast. We can see here in a close 10-point game, the ball clearly went off of Chet Holmgren's foot, but Mitch Johnson's challenge was ignored. Then the refs gave Mitch Johnson a tech for complaining. So at this point,
that was BS, very BS.
Discussion. Is this whole flopping narrative getting overblown? Do the viewership numbers speak for themselves, or will this flopping narrative eventually come back to bite the NBA? And if so, how can the league fix this as soon as possible? Because our eyes are not lying. After game 4, Tom Haberstroh counted all
like, look at Carter Bryant right there, bro. This dude should have had 2 techs last night. This is not just the Thunder, bro. This is every team in the league.
Fallen to the ground 46 times in the playoffs already, more than other NBA stars, as we can see. But
this is where we're getting, guys, as like a fan base of the NBA. Like, bro, what kind of stat is that, bro? Falls? Y'all want this to be something.
He has drawn a foul call. Let's keep in mind that the Thunder also swept the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, so Shea played in less games as well. This is not some made-up narrative on Twitter.
That was not a flop. That was no.
Right here in front of us, Shea is being rewarded for falling more than anyone else. And yes, sometimes when he falls, he is fouled. In this tweet that ranks all of the falls Shea has had in the playoffs so far, we can see that a few times he is dragged to the floor on a clear foul. But in several other plays, he is just taking a normal jump shot and crumples to the ground like he was just attacked. This kind of falling has led to an insane stat.
Yes, he falls too much. Shea definitely falls too much. I don't know why he does it so much. I mean, this dude has the best bounce in the league. Y'all saw him on one knee on like a medicine ball catching different colors of the wand. Like, he's got good.
Shea has made 38 field goals against the Spurs.
Oh, my fault, y'all. My fault.
Free throws. He had 17 free throw attempts in game 5 alone. What are we doing here? We should be watching.
Getting to the line. I'll say it again. Getting to the line is part of success. Look at all the greatest players of all time. They get to the line consistently.
The NBA going blow for blow. Instead, the refs are stepping in way too much, and at times we are watching a straight.
Both the Thunder and the Spurs are 2 very dirty teams, and now that everybody's like watching it more closely, like ever since the SGA narrative got pushed, then everyone's been watching the NBA more closely, that you can see that both teams are incredibly dirty.
This to me is just not fun basketball, but I do want to make one thing clear. There will be comments calling me a sellout.
It's not fun basketball, true. But every team in the league does this. If y'all want this to stop, then stop watching the NBA. The more you keep giving it viewership, the more they're just not going to care. They're just going to brush this off.
Falling for this narrative.
Because I'm pretty sure flopping is like a rule, but it kind of just got swept under the rug because no one really enforced it.
That is what my own eyes tell me. But I'll also even things out here. Because yes, Wemby does flop at times too. Here's him flopping last series against the
Wolves. Bro, that's worse than anything Shea's ever done. Nah. This is worse than anything Shea's ever done. Nah, are y'all seeing that, bro? This dude just jumped.
And here is also Wemby seemingly telling Mason Plumlee and Bismack Biyombo to throw in some hard fouls.
Wemby's dirty as hell. Like, you're insane, Wemby. I'm not gonna lie, but you're dirty as hell.
which Plumlee and Biombo instantly did, Jared McCain was not flopping on these ones. So I'll certainly admit the flopping can go both ways, but I think the biggest problem here is that NBA players as a whole are just flopping way too much and these rules. And I'll stand strong.
Yeah, they don't use it, but
flopping to some degree, and that while most
yo, this dude just sounds like a Thunder hater, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If you're gonna make a video like this, call it both ways.
NBA players flop to some degree.
Every single player in the league does this, bro. LeBron, everyone's daddy, they call him. He flops every 5 seconds. This dude is on the ground for 90 seconds after getting poked in the eye.
Getting all of the heat for a very good reason.
That's a flop. That's horrible, bro. Like, SGA, Junior, I'm not taking up for him there.
Always sold contact, that there have been big floppers before him, but that doesn't mean we liked flopping before, and that also doesn't mean as fans we can't take a stand right now and decide, hey, NBA, we don't like this. Get rid of it, because there are—
Then don't watch the games. Y'all gotta stop watching them.
Where fans all don't like something, like flopping, and it takes a single player or team to push us over the limits of what we'll tolerate. Like in baseball, a lot of people hated steroids, but it wasn't until Barry Bonds and
steroids are fun in baseball, bro, because they just hit absolute tank shots. What are you talking about, bro? You got horrible knowledge.
So maybe Shea winning multiple MVPs and the Thunder winning a title and possibly another one soon are what we've needed to finally see a change. Because let me ask you a question. When the NBA rewards flopping, what ends up happening? Teams learn that if you flop, you win with no downside, which means that in order to even the playing field, even the most ethical teams are going to need to fall to the ground. They're going to need to flop to get the refs' attention, because how else are they supposed to win? And right now with the Thunder, we can't believe what we're seeing. But it's not just the flopping. The refs—
Yo, it's not just the Thunder, bro. Like, I'm not even a Thunder fan, bro, but all this Thunder hate's been making me want to be a Thunder fan, because I feel bad for these dudes. Like, genuinely, like, I know that they flop, but they are not the only team in the league that flops. Stop pushing this narrative that it's only them. Please.
Have been truly awful. But on this play, watch as Luke Cornett goes up for a tip-in. It's blocked.
Yes, that's a bad call. What y'all really need to be investigating is the refs.
Was goaltending.
The players have nothing to do with it. Because the players going to keep getting away with it until the refs actually start enforcing stuff. Get angry at the refs, not the SGAs of the world.
Of fans right now is that Oklahoma City is getting an extremely favorable whistle, and some are even going as far as to say this has been the
That's bullshit.
Script. On the NBA website on May 26th, it was captured that the league had separated 2 teams in its store as finals bound. The Knicks, who were in the finals, and the Thunder, who were still playing in the Western Conference Finals. A simple mistake by someone, probably, but there's a reason why people keep jumping at these mistakes. There's a reason why some people are comparing the NBA to the WWE and saying it's all fixed. It feels like when watching a Thunder game.
You can think that kind of sort of the refs can make it that way, but it's hard for basketball to be fixed. Like, you can't just like tell a dude, hey, go hit a 3 with 2 minutes left. Like, it's way easier in WWE to fake that, but like to shoot a 3 or make a shot in basketball is way harder.
The Thunder are both able to play extremely physical themselves while also getting the more favorable calls.
Bro, like, can we show some stats of other people flopping? It's not just SGA, seriously.
Was even made called Unethical Hoops that is similar to the game Operation, only it featured Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with a bunch of mini basketballs in him, and the goal of the game
Bro,
was
they clowning my boy.
Without fouling Shai. A commercial for this game was even produced. Shai, for his part, had his legal team send a cease and desist letter to get this product canceled. This kind of thing matters to casual fans. The NBA wants to keep attracting a bigger audience, but to the guys who love football and baseball and only tune into the NBA playoffs, who might tune into the regular season if they like what they see, a lot of those guys are turning off the games and calling them unwatchable because of the flopping and because of the refs. And Adam Silver knows what everyone is thinking. He's referred to the NBA as a highlight league because the league wants to produce as many views as possible on social media.
It is a highlight league. Like, the NBA's never been insane basketball, bro. It's never gonna be as good as college, bro. The grit, the toughness, like that kind of stuff, it's never gonna be that, bro.
Don't like this either. I wish the league referred to itself as a television league that got social media clips as a byproduct of a great basketball game, but that has not been Adam Silver's aim. And when it comes to flopping in the clip we watched earlier, he also went on to redirect with this.
I think in terms of replay, for example, out of bounds, those calls will be done by an AI automated system. It'll be instantaneous, it'll be automatic. You won't have to deal with challenges on those calls.
So Adam Silver is clearly talking about the refs and what can be done on incorrect out of bounds calls.
Like, at the end of the day, bro, these refs never gonna be perfect. Refs are never gonna be perfect. Like, when you get some AI in here, it'll be perfect. Like, it will. But then at that time, it's like not fun, bro. Like, it just feels too automated. It feels too modern.
NBA wants, they can have the same discussion about flopping and what the refs are doing to stop it. Clearly, they're not having those discussions. Clearly, the NBA is...
Bro, they are making SGA look so bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. This dude looks like an absolute just scum of the earth right now.
Drawing huge views, except we don't know.
Stay on your feet, SGA, bro, so I can defend you, bro.
The Western Conference Finals has pulled in historic view numbers.
But we cannot forget that SGA is still probably the most efficient scorer in the league without flopping, and he's probably the smoothest hooper in the league without flopping. He's smooth. He's a good player.
Probably pull in insane numbers, but the NBA can't ignore a potential huge problem on the horizon. They have a young potential dynasty in the Thunder. They have a young back-to-back MVP in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and the Thunder are easily the most hated team in the league, while Shai is the most hated player in the league. Now, we've seen villains in the NBA before. A lot of people have rooted against LeBron, especially when he was playing in Miami. A lot of people did not like Draymond Green when the Warriors were winning championships.
They don't like winners at the end of the day, bro. When someone's winning consistently and they do it at a very consistent rate, they're not gonna like them, bro. Unless you're a fan of that team, you're just not.
Are a part of sports, but even if you rooted against LeBron, he was exciting to watch. Even if you rooted
Shai can be exciting to watch. It's just all these people putting these narratives on Shai that he's so unwatchable. Go watch the game and go watch SGA do a little bump midi. Like, that's fun to watch to me, bro. Every bucket that Shai is getting right now, he's earning versus Spurs. Because they have very good defenders on him, and he's earning every single bucket. It's fun to watch. It's good hoops. Like, y'all go watch. Y'all are just seeing what's on TikTok and the clips that are on TikTok. Go watch the actual game.
If you root against Shai, it's possible you watch him fall to the floor.
Like, the Thunder Spurs, this series has been a very fun series to watch.
And then you turn off your TV.
That's me personally, though.
If the Thunder are champions again, a tremendous amount of people will say they don't want to watch a league that highlights flopping.
Then don't watch it, bro. Like, gosh, you're not forced to watch it.
If this is where flopping is right now, what happens when it gets more refined and players get even better at selling calls?
Yo, I hate this highlight reel, bro. Show someone else flopping. It's not just SGA that does this.
Kids always want to emulate the game's biggest stars. And there are already clips popping up of these little kids selling calls with the best of them. Is this what we actually want from basketball long term?
No, we don't. It sucks, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This been going on for 10 plus years.
Because they already have. To begin the 2000s,
they're gonna get away with it. They're gonna get away with it. If y'all play in the NBA, I know all of us, we all sit on the couch, we sit here and critique this, all right? But if y'all play in the NBA, wouldn't you try to take the most advantage of what you could do? You would.
On non-basketball moves. They said if a player tried to manufacture contact, the NBA was no longer going to call it. And it worked. The refs stopped calling these fouls, scoring only went down by 6.1 points per game on average. The games were more fun to watch, but guess what? The players hated it. The stars in particular, because of the top 15 points per game leaders in 2020, 13 of them.
Whoa, would you look at that, bro? You got Curry right up there at the top, bro. Look at all these superstars. Because getting to the line is part of winning at the end of the day. Like, the flopping, Shai got to cut that out. But a lot of times, Shai is just a good downhill driver, and he gets to the rim. And he gets fouled. Like, it's just sometimes part of it, bro.
Less points per game in 2021. These stars complained, so the NBA changed things back to how they are now. But we saw with tanking, eventually things go too far. Just like with flopping, teams have been tanking for as long as we can remember. But the NBA realized, hey, this is not good for our product. We'd rather have games stay competitive for the whole season. We don't want teams choosing to lose. So they just completely changed the
NBA is just a joke all the way around. It's only fun during playoffs. No one watches regular season. Come on. on now.
2 ping pong balls in the NBA draft lottery, while the teams that finish 4th through 10th are going to get 3. That is an extreme change. The worst 3 teams in the league will not have the best odds in the draft, but it shows just how far the NBA is willing to go to get rid of tanking because they see it as a priority. So why don't they do the same with flopping? I think unfortunately it's that the NBA wants to protect its players from embarrassment. No star wants to be publicly outed for flopping. Being labeled a flopper, as Shea knows, severely hurts your brand. But the NBA doesn't need to protect its players from this embarrassment. The worst thing that would happen to an NBA
Shea got nothing to be embarrassed about. He's got 2 MVPs and he's about to have 2 chips. What should he be embarrassed about? You think he should care about what some dude named Jimmy says on the couch? No, he shouldn't.
With flopping rules put in place is that they would get a technical foul from flopping, or they would even get suspended. Back in 2013, the NBA did put a rule system in place that would do this. Those rules said that if you got caught flopping 5 or more times,
see, this is just crazy, bro. Fining a dude for flopping is just crazy. What you do is you should just give him a tech every time he does that. Fining a dude for flopping.
Get suspended. But the NBA never held strong to these rules either because they didn't want to shame their own players. But it's also because of this fact that we know that if the NBA is willing to give out techs and suspend players, because players don't want to be shamed, they will stop flopping. The only question is, will Shea and the Thunder be the ones who finally get the NBA to switch things up? Or are we going to need to see a huge injury happen off of a flop?
It's not just Shea and the Thunder, bro. I'm trying to tell you guys. Come on.
For the NBA to finally do something.
Everyone
Hopefully
does
not,
this.
but with what Adam Silver has
This dude here, of course, you know, this dude's a casual, alright? This dude sees everything on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. He sees all these dudes, this happens, and they flop. And, oh, it's SGA. Go watch the Thunder play. I could have found 7 times where they flopped last night. This is just the name of the game. This is the NBA. It's just how it is. It sucks. It's not fun. If you don't want to watch it, turn it off.
recently said, I will admit I am worried. So there we have it. Thank you for watching today's video.
Alright, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching. Let me know about what you guys think about all the flopping, you know, like, let me know if it's really that big of a deal or people are overdoing it. I understand SGA flops. Yes, he does. I like SGA because he played in Kentucky, and I think he's one of the best players in the league still, without flopping. So, I mean, the dude can score at elite level, high efficiency, and it's not just the Thunder that do this, in my opinion. Everybody in the league does it. It's just become such a trend to hate on the Thunder because they're winning right now, but let me know, and please like and subscribe.